Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana, and today we are talking about the shield of faith. In the letter to Jesus' followers in a place called Ephesus, Paul, this man, he wrote a letter to them. And at the end of the letter, he told them to stand strong in the Lord's strength and to put on the Lord's armor. And today we are going to look at a piece of that armor in Ephesians 6:16. Here's what it says. It says, in addition to this, all the other pieces of the armor, it says, take up the shield of faith, which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. So what is Paul doing? Paul is reminding Jesus followers that faith gives protection. Let me say that again. Faith gives us protection. There is a spiritual battle, and God is lending you spiritual resources to be able to stand firm, to lead, to endure, to serve. And there in this spiritual battle, you need to have God's spiritual resources. One of those resources is faith. So what is faith? Well, Hebrews 11:1 tells us that faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. So faith, it is trust, it is reliance upon, it is belief. And faith is not always in something that we can fully see. Faith requires faith, right? And it is a shield. Faith tells us today in Ephesians that faith is a shield for the arrows of attack that come. Listen to this. One scholar wrote this. He was talking about ancient times and ancient shields, and he said that they were made of wooden planks that were covered with metal and canvas and sometimes trimmed in metal, but they were doused in water so that if any flames came, they would be extinguished. Well, he was also going on to say, remember, the damage that the devil seeks to cause is pictured as flaming arrows, with faith being the protective shield that blocks them and extinguishes them. What a picture. Faith is a shield for you and for me. So have you been noticing the arrows of doubt or challenge in your life lately? Might you need to choose to pick up the shield of faith? And faith in God, it is a choice, again, we can make again and again today and tomorrow. And we don't always have the ability, you know this, to change our circumstances, but we do, listen to me, we do have a choice of what to place our faith in. And faith in Jesus is a shield. It is a tool designed for our perfection. So rather than putting our faith in our own strength, rather than putting our faith in our ability to figure things out or change things or control things, rather than putting our faith in other people or in substances or in goals, if we could just get there, what if no matter what you're facing today, you say, I choose where to place my faith. Not on the shelf of people, but I'm going to put it in the hands of Jesus. That is what it looks like to put your shield of faith in action, choosing to trust God, choosing to believe God. And listen to this, Ephesians, if you need some help in this area, read the entire letter of Ephesians today. Ephesians tells us all about faith. In Ephesians 2:8-9, Paul in the same letter, he said, for it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourself. It is a gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. Faith is also in Ephesians 3. It's compared to the length and the depth and the width and the heights of God's love. Check that out in chapter 3, verses 17-19. By faith, we're told in this same letter in Ephesians 3:12 that we have access to God to come boldly to him in prayer through our faith because Jesus is listening. We have faith to believe that our belief in Jesus is ushered in by his gift and it's empowered by him. Ephesians 1 tells us all about that. We have faith in the one true God, Ephesians 4:5, and we have faith, this is good news, that is maturing and growing in Jesus, Ephesians 4:13. Faith in Jesus is a shield and it is active and it is our choice. The question is, will you and I choose to walk in faith today? We'll see you next time.